we're going to learn to set rake on the body shell. Those of you who don't know what rake is, it's the angle the body shell slopes forwards or backwards. Wouldn't really set it backwards, but we're looking to get the rear end high enough to give us improved grip for the rear or reduced grip on the rear. So I've got my body shell on the car. Now I'm going to get myself my vernier and I'm going to measure the back wing. And so I'm now going to push down until the bottom of the calipers here touch the top of the wing, and that'll give me a measurement, and this will give me a measurement of 83.8. To adjust the wing height, I can then, if I want to make it higher, I can adjust by using the rear pins on the posts here. Slightly fiddly, but isn't everything in 12 scale? That's why we love it, right? Now put the shell back on. My posts have been shortened, so I wouldn't normally run it much higher, but I've got some other posts that I use if I do. Now I can re-measure. Now it's up at 88.38, so that's a 5mm difference between the holes. Now if you wanted to run the car with a different or an intermediate height, what you could do is, we just go back to the original. Those back on there. What you can do is you can get yourself some rubber O-rings and drop them onto the posts here, and then when you pop it back on, it'll give you a smaller gap between the 83 and the 88mm, so you can actually shim by a rubber shim on the top of the posts here, which will make the body shell rise up. So that's how you would adjust the rake of the car. You wouldn't really get involved too much on the front of the chassis, but to make sure that you've got the right amount of ride height for the shell, around 5.5 to 6mm on the front should give you the right amount of clearance, so that when the suspension compresses, the shell doesn't touch the carpet. The last thing you want to do is mount yourself a new shell, go out, and all of a sudden you've got to bring it back in because it's touching the front. So 5.5, 6mm on the front should give you the right amount of clearance for a new shell. So that's taking care of the rear, taking care of the front. You've sorted out your rake. So 6mm thereabouts on the front of clearance, and for the M20 shell on the Schumacher car, a good point is around 85mm for the middle of this rear wing here. Again, the more it goes down, the less rear traction, the less rear downforce you'll have, so the car will try and rotate a little bit more. A little higher rear wing gives you more aero, gives you a bit more grip on the rear end, and hopefully reduces a little bit of rotation. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to seeing you all next time. Make sure you like the clip and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you all next time.